a second since I put out a vlog because I have been up to quite a bit, which I'm excited to loop you in on. I just finished the hardest challenge of my probably entire life, which if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen. But first things first, it's the evening. The weather is delightful outside, so I think we need to go enjoy a sunset in Paris. Let's go enjoy the sunset together first.
It doesn't actually take very much to make the deepest part of us incredibly happy. Just to be here, just to appreciate being here. To feel that you're alive. To be in touch with your heart. That's it. That's it. It takes mindfulness to come to human life. And then above that, it takes mindfulness and virtue to come to a fortunate human life. The invitation is not to show how inventive and imaginative you are, but how much you can notice what you're already part of. Appreciate it and share it and care about those that are around. Look out for their welfare while you're looking out for your own. That's it.
Good morning. Cheers. I've been traveling the last couple weeks, so it feels really nice to be back in Paris. I was just in Greece, in Copenhagen, and then Tanzania, where, if you haven't already seen, I hiked Mount Kilimanjaro. I still can't believe I've been saying that. It's the tallest mountain in Africa. It's the tallest freestanding mountain in the world. And I hiked it. I summited it. In like 15 degrees Fahrenheit with like blasting 50-mile-per-hour winds, but I can't believe I did that still. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted kind of like daily reel vlogs, but I'm gonna make a YouTube video about it. And I'm really proud of myself for doing it. And like the crazy person I am, I signed up to run not fully a half marathon, just a little bit less, which is this run here in Paris, from Paris to Versailles, in like 3 weeks. And I haven't run in so long, but I need to work on training to get my actual running endurance and cardio back up. So I'm gonna finish this coffee, we gotta go on a run. Let's get ready to rumble. I almost find it funny that I keep signing myself up for these things because I have such imposter syndrome when it comes to being athletic, because I was never athletic growing up. I did sports, but honestly I kind of sucked at them. I hated team sports growing up. I'd much rather compete against just myself than anybody else. It's kind of been this interesting experience the older I get and as I get further into my 20s, how there's this like pull to keep pushing myself physically and turn mentally. I saw some TikTok that was like, if dating was easier in 2024, who's gonna sign up to run all the half marathons?
And if you kick all of the single girls in their 20s out of this country, who's gonna sign up for all the half marathons?
Oh no, that's
in
not.
the sense.
Guilty as charged. But I also think as an adult, when you don't have the traditional goal markers of like when you did in school, you know, I usually work towards some test, towards some project, or there's not this one like specific like career pinnacle that you're like really striving towards. I found it really powerful in the last like 2 years to try to kind of work towards these like different physical based challenges, because purely for me, and to trust myself and to test myself and to be more disciplined with myself. And each time I finish, I'm like, I'm so proud of myself. Like I did that for me and for my body and for my health. Even signing up for this next race, I was like, you know, when I finish Kili, I want to have another goal to work towards, because it helps just create routine and structure and a sense of purpose. It helps keep the mind busy. Because if you're anything like me, sometimes it's too much up there and you need to go for a run. That's what we're gonna do. Let's go.
No better words to betray my being a worthless welterweight. Then they, she said, 5's more than Wednesday.
the little sun protection because I'm super excited. I'm doing hiking Italy, which is something I've been doing for a while. It's kind of cheap to do some of this stuff in Europe. Slash, I want to deal with some of the acne scars I have, so let's go.
Pull me in and pour me off to a liquor limit and write me down where I hardly made it down where he said.
I have no idea if you're allowed to actually bike around the Arc de Triomphe, but I just got a little lost and I just did, and it was quite the experience.
I'm still written off by the would-be sentiment.
I can't lie, walking past Eiffel Tower on your way home never gets old. I love this city.
Seems I'm dead and the stubborn will be confirmed.
I feel like when you're living alone, especially in a place where you don't have like the same level of connection as maybe a city you've lived in for years, I really have to go out of my way to make sure I socialize because I spend all day alone otherwise. I hit up my friend Mateusz and we're gonna try a new restaurant out in Montmartre. My desire to cook in Paris is always so low because there's so much amazing food here, and it's definitely not cheap, but it's also not as expensive as New York. So I can have like a nice meal out or takeout for just generally like a bit cheaper than what I'm used to in New York. And because of course I know my visa's not for forever, I want to enjoy so many of the different like French restaurants. And I think the French food scene here is so good. So about to go on a little sunset stroll and go meet him for dinner, which I think will be really nice. Shamelessly entering the world with freshly micro-needled skin.
Attrition, my lips bleeding, scarred and bare from the fire. I've been left wrong, dry, good night. Unconditional, beating hell, I've been waiting all of my life.
Paris, when it's sunny, it's not often, is so perfect.
Ain't it fleeting? Where's it been all this time?
I'm on a bit of a mission to find all the best parks Rive Droite because I don't go Rive Gauche as much, which is like the different banks. So they have like the upper bank and the lower bank. And I had no idea there's this stunning park behind Sacré-Cœur where you have this insane view of the church that I didn't know existed. And there's like no tourists here versus the 1,000 tourists below the church. And it's just like so magical. Trying to make use of Paris whenever the weather is good. I just go for little like walks in between working. Brought some little snacks for myself, which if you know, you know. I'm very excited about this. I brought Chomps. I have the original flavor and their jalapeno flavor. I'm obsessed because this is one of my favorite snacks. If you know Chomps, you know what I'm talking about. I feel like this is like a cult favorite. It's just like the easiest snack on the go. I also brought some like plums with me and a little croissant. And just gonna have like a cute little picnic moment. And I feel like one of the biggest things that's changed health and working out for me this year is paying attention to protein. And it can be so hard getting in the amount of protein you eat each day, which is generally like your weight in grams, give or take. And so I love these because they still have 10 grams of protein and only 100 calories. So I know I'm getting like a really good snack in with also really great protein. I honestly can't believe they're sponsoring this video because I have organically eaten and loved Chomps for so long. This is really cool, family owned, small business. Let me know in the comments if you tried Chomps and what your favorite flavor is. I feel like my friends that like Chomps don't just like it, they adore Chomps. It's one of those types of snacks. And of course, everything will be linked down in the description below if you want to try it and have it as your protein-rich, zero sugar snack. zoo. I've been working at home. And now going for a little lunch break with some of my favorite internet friends. So let's go. Okay, I'm gonna get you guys now. Hi! Okay, how's it going? Me too. Okay. I need another shot. That's milk. That's literally, it's like coffee flavored milk. Well, let's get a little ready for a cute evening. I've been trying out these Typology products. This is the tinted serum, and I like it because it has vitamin C and aloe vera. This feels so nice on my skin. Like, my skin is so sensitive these days that I only want to use products with really good ingredients. And so I love Typology. I also think this is like my favorite time of year to be in Paris. While the weather's still really good, the Parisians are slowly kind of coming back. The Olympics are kind of dying down and chilling out, which honestly I actually loved being in Paris during the Olympics. I feel like so many people were like, it's the time to leave, like get out of Paris. But it was nice, it was quiet. I went to a few events, which was super, super cool to see. Like such like unique experience. It's also crazy, like I've already been here for 5-6 months. I don't know where the hell the time goes. My visa's actually up in like November because I applied for my visa last fall because I wasn't sure if I was gonna get it, and then I did get it, and then I had to like wait for my lease to end and move out and find a place here, etc. So it was like such a process to actually get my booty on over to Paris. Just really loved being here so far. I have no idea what 2025 holds. In a dream world, I'd live, I think 50% of the time in New York and 50% of the time in Paris because I love both cities, and there's parts of New York I like really miss. But it's been really interesting kind of just like exploring and experiencing the differences of living in like Parisian culture versus New York culture, which if you're interested, I think would be a really fascinating video to kind of like very closely compare the two, like living in New York versus living in Paris. And I feel like I'm slowly building a little bit more of a sense of community here, and it's definitely a slow process. The Parisians are a little bit more closed off, but I've met some real gems, like some of the people I'm gonna see for drinks in a little bit here, like they're just so sweet and so cool. It is a bit strange, I feel like, for anyone who's moved abroad or maybe kind of lives between two places, you know, wanting to grow roots and like building a strong sense of like community and routine can just be a bit tricky when you're like pulled between 2 or 3 places. So I'm trying to kind of explore that balance. I think what I really realized too this year is I thought I'd feel really untethered not having like my own lease and my own apartment with my own decor and all my little trinkets and bits and bobs and all the things. I've really loved subletting and kind of being leases. Like I don't think I want a lease for like a significant amount of time. I'd rather invest my time and finances into like being a little bit more flexible, which I feel like is more of an option for people these days with like work remote culture. But Paris is so dreamy right now. I'm gonna get a little bit more work done, and then I have a date. I honestly should be good at first dates by now, but they freak me out. But they still make me nervous. Like I don't want to, but I should, you know? Like I'm not gonna meet somebody just by sitting in my apartment. Can't they just knock on my door? Like why do I have to put in the work? Just trying to remind myself that I'm only young and single in my 20s in Paris once, so gotta put myself out there. Is this a good first date outfit? I never know what to wear on a first date. I should probably have like a go-to first date uniform at this point so that I have something you don't have to think about each time, but this is what we're going with. I got ready in like 20 minutes, and it's fun as I'm actually gonna meet some friends for a little drink at Christine before, which is a super cute little French restaurant that I really enjoy. But then I have a good escape plan if I'm not having a good time of the day. I'm like, oh, I have to go meet back up with my friends.
Hi, I'm Laura. Nice to meet you.
Yes, enchanté. Hello.
I was gonna
He looks stunning. I know. Should we cheers our empty glass? Is that bad luck?
Yeah.
It's bad luck. Uh-oh. Water's also bad luck.
No, it's Monday.
Cheers.
Do you want water?
Two.
Yeah, it's like.
You what?
You just like look at the person.
How you so?
Cheers. No glass sachet.
It's so cute. It's like, look, I have friends in Paris. I have friends. Yeah, French friends. So many of my vlogs are me and my parents.
Hi, Elena vlog, better vlog ever. And you know, girl, that like one time I was on YouTube and I saw you and I was